Most of the time when I'm talking to myself, it's because I'm arguing with myself. And a lot of it has to do with trying to pick a side. And I'm always hearing random stuff that's changing my opinion about things. And I'm not very stubborn. I like to hear other people out. I like to see what other people's opinions are. And the way my brain works is it takes the most logical solutions that I think of, puts it together, and then it keeps whittling it down from there. And so, I mean, that's the way I think is the best, and that's where most of my opinions and my interests come from, is whittling down just every detail of that, both aspects, and bringing it together. And for example, I watched a Hank Green video on his Vlogbrothers YouTube channel a long time ago about stoves, and he was just ranting about how you should have an electric stove instead of a gas stove. And his arguments it's not his argument isn't full, it's not completely detailed and everything, but he was saying that it makes the quality of air around your house worse. It's in the kitchen, it's terrible for you, and it's burning the natural gas, and it's laying off all these byproducts and stuff. And whatever, there's a whole thing about that. You can go watch that on his channel. But ever since then, I'm like, yeah, no, you should have an electric stove. That's better, it's safer, and ever since I moved into an apartment, I've used an electric stove, and because it's a college town, there's only electric stoves around, and they kind of suck. I hate them. I don't actually feel like I'm cooking. It's hard to tell and gauge the temperature of everything that's going on. Today, I burned a quesadilla. You know how hard that is? I was just not paying attention, but that's just part of that. And so I'm always arguing. So now, like, what am I supposed to think? Do I want an electric stove? There's so many benefits to that, or not? There aren't as many benefits to that, but do I like gas stoves better? And it's just ongoing battle, and that's just a really basic thing that I argue about, but there's a lot of other things that's going on in my head that kind of hard to explain, but at some point they'll probably come out. And I think what I need to be better at is picking a side and not feeling like I have to consider every single detail, because sometimes it's better to just decide so you don't go insane, because I can argue like this about a lot of things. And I think just for my own sanity, I need to just pick a side sometimes and not be so indecisive. But yeah, that's something I need to get better at. It's choosing a side.